Zyridius. Hey, what is up guys, it's your boy Z and welcome back to another Minecraft tutorial. Today we are going to be building this awesome toll logistics truck. And this is what they use in Australia for transport. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to grab a block of coal, stone slab, trapdoor, and we're also going to go and grab some cobblestone wall. And the first thing you want to do is place your first block down, leave a 3 space gap, place another block. On the side you leave a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and on the 10th and 11th block place your coal blocks. And if you want to build the trailer, the spacing is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and on the 22nd, leave the 23rd, and on the 24th, place your blocks down. Just like so. Now at the back here, we're just going to place our cobblestone wall across and join it in the middles like that. Cool. And that's what you should have from the top. From this point, what we're going to do is we're going to grab our slabs and we're going to place them all across the front, and we're going to lift them up again so they're 1 block in height. Directly behind the tires, we're going to place a slab. Then we're going to place a trapdoor. Then we're going to go back to a slab. Then another trapdoor. Then 2 slabs, and 2 trapdoors. From this bit, we're going to place a trapdoor on top of the tire, and we're just going to bring that out by 1, so it's just going to have that little bit of elevation over the top. And then all we have to do is fill in the center. Now that we've got a complete flush at the back, we're just going to bring out 1, 2, 3 more blocks just to tie it off. And that's what you should have the actual base of the truck. From this part, what we're going to do is we're going to grab some cyan concrete. We are going to grab a sign. We're going to also grab some of these dispensers and some blocks of iron. And whilst we're here, we're just going to grab our last block, which is the stone stairs. And with the concrete cyan, we're just going to place them on the corners on the front. And right behind where the tires are, we're just going to place the stairs. From here, we're just going to place on a sign. And right here, we're going to grab our dispensers and we're going to fly up, and we're just going to place them on top of one another by 6. So you should have something that looks like that. From this point, but next to the stairs, we're going to place our cobblestone wall. And it's a choice if you want this kind of style of cobblestone wall, or you can grab the stone brick wall. You can place them, it's up to you, whatever style you want. Behind the cobblestone wall, we're going to place a dispenser like that, facing the dots on the inside. And it's just going to give you a little bit of texture here on the side. From here, we're going to place another stone stairs, followed with another dispenser, just like so. From here, 2 iron blocks, and a cyan block directly behind. And it's just going to close that off across the back. From here, what we're going to do is we're going to lift that up by 1, 2, and 3. I'm just going to close that off at the back. And from the bottom, we're just going to put 3 extra blocks and leave 3 open. From here, we're just going to place a cyan block on top of the iron block and leave that as it is. And then we're just going to bring it out by 2 at the top and close it off. From here, We're going to place 1, 2, and 3 cyan blocks, and that's just going to be the beginnings of your cabin. Directly behind the actual dispensers here, we're just going to build that up and bring that out. 1, 2, and 3. I'm just going to lift that up as well. Cool, cool. With your stone slabs, we're going to place 3 on the front. 1, 2, 3 of the actual cyan. And we'll go and get a trapdoor again. And we're going to place them on the slabs. And as you see, the cabin is starting to form very nicely. Okay, with your stairs, we're going to come directly above this dispenser here. I'm just going to turn that upside down. Like so. And on top of that, I'm just going to place a sign. This is where the door is going to go. Follow the actual sign towards the back. So you've got a complete run. Just going to swap out some blocks here. We're going to go and grab our door, some item frames, and we shall grab a lever, a comparator. We shall also grab some more iron trapdoors, some iron bars, glass panes, glass block, and some carpet. Item frames on the front. This is where we're going to put our headlights in. Right where the gap is, we're going to put a door. Glass block in the holes. Glass block directly underneath. Like so. Oh, wrong spot. 1, 2, 3. Right under the slabs. Cyan carpet. 1, 2, 3 on the front, and just fill that in. And 2 on the edge. With your iron bars, you're going to drop down, place them on the dispensers. With our item frames, we're just going to run and put them on the tires. And it's coming across really, really nicely. Levers directly under the actual front windows. Place them with iron bars either side. And with our black stained glass, attach them to the iron bars. And there's our side mirrors. With our iron trapdoors, we're going to replace them, and we're going to grab some of these walls and some cobblestone wall. With the cobblestone wall, we're just going to attach that to the other stone wall. And we'll grab the iron bars again. And we're just going to put an aerial on either side by 1. Directly at the back, we're going to lift up the iron bars. We're just going to run them right across even the windows. Drop them down 1 by either side. And lift them up by 2 at the top. From here, we're just going to replace the cobblestone wall. We're going to grab an anvil, and we are also going to grab a stone brick stair. And with the stone brick stair, we're just going to place that directly here. Levers facing 1, 2, facing outwards, and a comparator right there. Anvil, we're going to come back from the edge by 1 and place that down. grab some iron trapdoors, and directly under the actual iron bars, just going to run that by 3. That's just going to tie that off really nicely. From the top here, what we're going to do is we're going to grab some more stone slabs, and we're going to leave these 3 front and leave the corners, and we're just going to place these in this kind of pattern. From this point, we're just going to swap out. We're going to get some stone buttons and some spruce buttons. And the spruce buttons are going to come right across the front, and they're just going to be those kind of headlights, extra headlights you can use. With the stone button, we're just going to place that above the stairs on the front. And it's your choice. If you want to use different kind of color buttons, you can. But above the door, we're going to place a stone button. And on the side, at the back of the window, I'm just going to place a wooden button. With your stone brick wall, we're going to come directly where the side of the door is. You're going to lift it up by 2 so it all connects in. And as you see, it's coming along really, really nicely. From this point, we're going to grab ourselves some dark oak fence. We're going to come to these flutes and we're going to bring it up by 2. And with your stone buttons, we're just going to fill in the remaining squares. And the 2 at the front, we're just going to place levers and then face them backwards. On the front here, what we're going to do now is we're going to grab our beds. We're going to put our lights in with the pillows facing on the inside. And as you see, this looks like a solid rig. Iron bars are going to be placed inside the actual rims. And then you replace the inside with a button for the hub. Grab yourself some signs, and directly behind where the window is, you're going to place 1 and 1 on the actual trapdoor. That's just going to tie it off a little bit better. From this point, we are going to grab ourselves some white banners. We're going to come to the edge of the tires at the back and place our mud flaps either side. And then we're going to get ourselves some fence gate. We're going to come to the back of the rig and we're going to place 5 down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then in the middle, just going to pop that in. This is a choice if you want. You can, if you want, place in signs like so. And I think you can actually replace them with a bed for your brake lights. And just place them inside with the pillows facing on the inside. And that's for a little bit of extra detail. And it also looks effective if you don't use the trailer. If you want, you could actually place in a little bit of redstone. Just looks like it's going to be attached. But if not, you don't have to. From this point, you're just going to place 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5 ready to place your trailer. And that's going to go in front of the actual tires. The button here is going to represent the door to open it up. And this is where we're going to do the full interior. So what you need for the full interior is we are going to use some lecterns a music disc, dark oak wood stairs, dark oak wood planks, smooth slabs, and a black banner. And I'm just going to grab a door because I'm just going to knock through so I can actually jump in. What we can do here is we can just layer the floor with cyan concrete or whatever color you want. And at the back here, what we can actually do is we can place our chairs down. The banner directly at the back. It's going to represent our chair. Block in the middle. You can actually change the flooring if you like. It's entirely up to you. Leaving these two open, because this is where we're going to dig down and place our stairs, and that's where your footing is going to be. And there's no particular way you can do it back to front. It's up to you how you want to do it. You want to grab 3 lecterns and you want to place them on the front. You want to also grab an item frame. And place the item frame directly on the top, depending on what country you're from. If you're Australia, it'll be right-hand drive. If you're from the US, it'll be left-hand drive. Just place it on the front and place that with the steering wheel. From this point, we're just going to grab ourselves some signs and place signs on the front just to cover the colors, and you've got a bit of an interior dashboard. And for an extra little bit of detail, grab ourselves a lever and we can use that as a shifter. Grab your door, replace the door, grab yourself a button, go inside and place your buttons above. That's going to allow you to hop out and hop out actually back in. Last little bit is with your iron trapdoor, place that on top of the blocks here. And that is your rig. Last little bit of detail, if you want to go the extra mile for a bit of detail, is place 1, 2, and 3 signs at the back, just to give you that little bit more extra detail out of it. And if you want, you can grab your iron bars and bring them up just to give that little bit more out of the build. They're giving us some extra aerials. Now for the trailer. The blocks you're going to require for this is your cyan concrete. We're also going to go and grab some orange concrete, some cyan carpet, some quartz stairs, some quartz slabs, some stone brick slabs, some stone brick stairs, and some normal stone slabs. Also, we can grab ourselves some tripwire hooks, and I think we can get started on that. So from this part, we're going to grab our stone slabs, and starting from the blocks that we put down earlier, we're going to count back by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Just going to close that off. Like so. And we're just going to fill all that whole layer in. Like so. In this part, we're just going to knock out The centerpiece is here. Just going to bring up the cobblestone wall. So that way it's all connected underneath. Next bit we're going to do is going to come up by 5 height in blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're going to do a whole section like so. Connect that all over. Run that all the way back. I'm just going to make that into a complete box. Now that we've got that, what we can actually do now is grab our orange concrete. We're going to come in by the second block and place that, and we're going to run that right across. We're going to come out by 2, 1, 2. We're going to drop down by 1, bring it out by 1, and drop down by 1. And we're just going to run that all the way to the end. So that is what you're looking at. 1, 2, drop down by 1, cross by 1, down by 1, and then a full layer at the end. Continue that around the back. And then we just fill in with the cyan concrete. Now counting back from the backwards, I'm going to drop down by 1 block. I'm going to knock out 1, 2, and 3 blocks. I'm going to leave a space. Do the same again. 1, 2, 3. Leave a space. 1, 2, 3, 4. Leave a space. 1, 2, and 3. So you should have something that looks like that. From this point, we're going to grab our quartz stairs. We're going to turn our stairs upside down. And with our slab, we're just going to bring that right to the top. With our quartz stairs, we're going to just bend them around so it makes a complete full circle. With the letter L, stair on each of the corners, and then we're just going to bring up the slabs, and that's going to make the letter L. Inside here, all we're going to do is we're just going to place our cyan so it fills out all the inside. Same goes on the other side. I'm going to leave a space, take out 3 blocks for the letter T, leave a space, 4 for the letter O, leave a space, 2 down, 1 across, leave a space, 1 down, 2 down, 1 across. Stairs, slabs all the way up, corner stairs, cyan just to fill it in, and the letter T, and up they go. Beautiful. From this point, we're just going to cover the top in here. We're just going to cover it with carpet. Beautiful. Coming along nicely. From this point, it depends where you want the actual bit down the bottom there. I usually come in around about 10 to 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's go to 10. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That looks like the center. We'll go 10. And then from here, we're just going to turn our stairs upside down. And we can place a slab underneath. I'm just going to bring that out as well. Like so. And that's going to give you that kind of look. Jump over to the other side. And just mirror image that. Like so. With your tripwire hooks, you're just going to run them all across the edge. This is where the actual flap comes up and moves across. These are the actual ties. Oh, let me fill that in. Like so. So I'm going to swap my blocks now, and a couple of things we're going to actually go and grab. We're going to grab a red bed. Just going to grab some white banners, some fence gate. We are going to grab some of these end rods, some iron bars, some buttons, some levers, and some signs. And we may have to come back for more. With our buttons, we're just going to place our buttons on the front by 2, 1, 2. So 1, lever space, and so on. Same with down the bottom. I'm just going to place 1 on each of the corners here. Up the top, 1 on the corners. Come right down to the middle, and you can just estimate where you want these. I usually do mine directly in the middle, so just place 2 either side. Keep cruising down to the end, a button at the top on each. And at the back here, what we're going to do is we're going to drop a whole heap of levers and face them down. Down the bottom here, we're going to place 1 lever either side. Bring up our iron bars. Place a lever directly in the middle. And this is where we're going to place our end rods. And with our iron bars, we're just going to run them and connect them up like so. With our item frames, we're just going to drop them on the corners. We're going to put in our bed with the pillows facing on the inside. And now we've got the pillows done, we can grab ourselves our stone slabs. We can dig down and bring it out by 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3. Like so. And here we can put our number plate in. And we can just close off our end here, and we can chuck in some more of the actual signs. Directly underneath, we're going to come in on the last block. We're going to place our fence gates, mud flaps on the tires. Let's close that back off. Put in our item frames. And our buttons. So you've got something that looks like that at the moment. With our signs, we're going to come to the actual arches. I'm going to place 3. So we've got that kind of look at the back. Actually, we're just going to bring that down by another 1. And if you really want to, it's up to you. You can put signs all along the edge here, which gives it a bit more kind of texture to it, which does actually look pretty good. Just a couple more little things for detail. Grab ourselves a tripwire hook. With the tripwire hook, you want to grab at the back of the actual trailer so it connects with this. Just put one there, like so. And ladies and gentlemen, that is your toll logistics truck from Australia. How beautiful does that look? Fully interioured, with all the detail you need for your world. Anyway guys, that is it. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, be sure to rate, comment and subscribe. Stick around and I shall see you on the next video.